Hey, what's up? Hey, Sin. Who else is in the chat? Rabo, maybe? Hello. I don't know. Bunch of people, actually. Orange. What are you doing? We're busting again. Um, I really hope that we can finish this bust on this stream, but if you know me, then you know that I'm very slow. And that means that most likely we won't be able to finish it. But at the very least, we can try. What's left? This side. This side is done, but this side is not. Some subtle highlights here and there on the feathers, the hair, and maybe some more magenta OSL. Right here. That's what I think. Oh yeah, and then the earrings. The earrings are unpainted. So yeah, let me gather some paints. Clint, how you doing? Robao, how you doing? Oi, Simone. Izumi, doing well, thanks for. That's good to hear. You guys seen the new video? There has been a new video dropped just today. Honestly, when you compare it to the previous upload, which was the army painting video, it's like more technical and to me kind of boring. But I guess some people appreciate it. Oh shit. Viewed, liked, and commented. Really? Well, I don't really read comments anymore since the Golden Demon incident. So you know, haven't really read your comment. I noticed just one comment because like sometimes you just can't avoid them because of how the YouTube studio is structured, and that was the Clown Fiesta comment, which kinda, you know, it wasn't really the nicest one, but I've seen worse. I did. What software are you using to change the colors on the pictures? Um, I think that someone asked me in the comments, and I even replied. And I am using Photoshop, like a basic bitch. Good old Photoshop, and it works. So yeah. Skyfan Brew, Yeah, doing pretty good. I'm just like so busy today. I had to finish that Patreon miniature. I guess you have seen her because you left a very nice comment on my Instagram. So thank you for that. And yeah, the little plaque in the front, the little name card, took me so much time. You'll see that in the video, which will be, well, there will be a free version on YouTube, which will be more like a narrative video, and then there will be tutorial series on Patreon as well. And once you see it, you will kind of understand why it took so long. The Golden Demon incident, story time. What do you mean? You haven't seen it? Yeah, there is a video I uploaded in October, and I had like over 1,600 comments under that video. So like, it's kind of natural that I at that point I had to stop reading the comments because well, first of all, they weren't pretty, and also there were just so many of them. The Golden Demon video was juicy, yeah, it certainly was. Dude, well, feel free to do that, but please don't talk about it around me at the very least. I will be forever traumatized. Do you think the base was the reason? No, 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 no. It definitely wasn't the base. There was another shit. I don't want to point fingers, but like I kind of have to since like I have to compare it to something else. So first of all, you can immediately point point finger to the blue space marine, the ultramarine. If you have seen that entry in the open category, then you know that the base was literally just sand and one grass tuft, or two grass tufts, I guess. I don't know. Do you understand how plain and simple that is? So that's one. Second, there was a snow base, which was also like fairly plain. And the first and the third thing is, I don't even think that the base was bad. I actually like it. And it's quite funny that no one pointed that out until I started complaining, which I guess kind of makes sense, but still, I don't think that the base is bad at all. I think that I am fairly satisfied with the base. It's fine. It contrasts nicely with the miniatures, so yeah. And even if it was the base, like, I would be perfectly happy if it didn't place. But there was such a gap that like that's just unreal. You know, like um if it got the finalist pin, then I would be still disappointed and would be kind of weirded out, but getting just like notable, like going just through one round of selection, that's so freaking weird. Then another thing is there was there was another entry which indeed got finalist pin, so it got further than this one, and then my entry, and then I have seen that entry in at SMC, and at SMC it didn't get anything, and my entry got silver. You know, so like the misjudgment, the gap is just like too big to be explainable by the base. But whatever. What made me laugh is that now they compared themselves to Golden Demon. Mate, that's just the game of YouTube, you know. I don't think they take it too seriously. Well, they did a full video how they beat Golden Demon. Yeah, I've seen it. I that was the last one, yeah. But like, isn't it just the title? That's relevant. What's important is that you got some silver. Yeah, but the silver is kind of also irrelevant because it's an online competition and you don't get physical medals. So you can't flex on those normies. I wish there was speed paint video with the 4 marines. What did you use to make your super red base for the blue marine pigment? For a blue marine red base? I am not sure what base you're referring to. Yeah, listen, Orange. The worst comments come from wargamers that aren't even into painting that much, you know? The worst type of people who leave those comments are just those people who want to paint an army for their gaming purposes, and they know like jack shit about like high quality painting, which is fine. Like you don't have to compete or anything, but then you can't really have a good opinion about competitive painting, I think. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has fun too. Yeah. I really didn't want to talk about Golden Demon. Come on, guys. Ugh. Freaking out about quality painting. 2 hours is too much for them. Yeah. True. But like, you know, when I started, it was kinda inconceivable for me that I could paint something for 20 hours or something. Let's talk about the 40 bottles of paint that you brought to paint that magenta instead. Yeah, I'm also gonna paint something else, so no worries. No worries at all. Want to talk about Deutschland elections? Not really. Or the fact that Elon Musk is on the list for Nobel Peace Prize. Crazy. Crazy. Does Czech Republic have a AFD equivalent? Yes, we do. But they are not as popular in here. Yeah. Are we gonna get the Emperor's Children box? Yeah, yeah, amazing, amazing addition to Elder Army. Although, like, I do find some characters from the box really nice, especially the main boss, the main captain. I don't know what it's called. And the regular Marines are just like, you know, they're cool, they're chill, but nothing too crazy. Lucius, I haven't seen the new Lucius. You have Nigel Farage here. Yeah, I mean he was behind the Brexit, so yeah. I thought that that was his peak of popularity. I haven't really heard of him since. Can you link me the new Lucius model? Lucius Malfoy. Like weird in what way? Is he just plain ugly? Then you definitely gotta show me. How many shots would it take for you to be like, alright, Lucius, get over here? It's not that bad. Actually, I would replace the face. uh, that's the shtick about Emperor's Children. They all have like fucking ugly dog shit faces. But I guess the rest is alright. It's alright. Morathi. Morathi is a very nice miniature. That's true. But I feel like there is nothing really new to paint. No innovation. Everyone has already done it. But this is the best part, isn't it? The ugly face. I don't know. You tell me. Like in theory, there already are some like ugly Warhammer models which are supposed to be ugly in an appealing way, which sounds weird, but that's actually how it works with Nurgle. So Death Guard works that way. So I think that they should make really nice and broadly appealing faces for Emperor's Children. I don't think that's a hot take. It's a pretty room temperature take. But maybe the biggest offender is the Fulgrim miniature. I like when they are ugly in an appealing way. Yeah, but like again, that mostly goes for Death Guard because that's just their style and vibe. Like shit, like Corn Berserkers are uh, more pretty than Emperor's Children. Nurgle Ranch is full of guys like Prince Charming. They are far from ugly. Well, they are supposed to be nasty, and I think they succeed. Thorgrim's face will be fine when it's painted well, I think. I thought about that many faces from Warhammer Miniatures, but unfortunately that doesn't always work that way. So, do you remember a little miniature called Lilith Hesperax from Drukhari range? Everyone said the same thing. It's just the paint job. It's just the paint job. Well, I have seen that miniature in the hands of competent painters, and yeah, still doesn't look too good. It's just that the recesses are engraved like too deep on the face, and it doesn't really work when you paint over the wrinkles. Did you pick Elder Army or did GW send that to you? Well, both. Um, the thing is, initially I wanted to expand my Drukhari army, but then I realized that they have all the same color scheme. So it kind of worked out because like GW sent me the new releases. Of course, I will have to buy some kits myself because like obviously. Um, but also like since all the aspect warriors have different color schemes, you can really play around with it, and yeah, you have some nice variety in that army, so it's not all the same, and I really like that. I have just the new releases, so not even the combat patrol, but the new unit, and yeah, I'll have to buy the rest. Cyberpunk street worker. She certainly does. We need more squigs in Eldar. Shit, would be fantastic. By the way, does it mean you are an elf person type, Zumi, not dwarf type? Um, yes. I prefer elves over dwarves. Is that like a thing? I never heard that. I guess you're also a cat person. No, in fact, quite the opposite. I would be much more inclined to have a dog rather than a cat. And I guess like I would like a cat because it's low maintenance, but I am allergic to cats. So that's not happening ever. Old world high elves look pretty good. Plastic models too. I strictly prefer the Age of Sigmar. What are they called? Well, the high elves. Well, we have at least one common point. Why do you like dwarves over elves? I wanted to say they're just dudes with beards. Short dudes with beards. But then I remember them that like, you know, I'm just a dude with beard. Would you dislike the old world? I don't. Well, do I? I don't. I don't. It's just the newer stuff is much more appealing to me. But like, listen, if you like it, that's fine. Like, I have nothing against that. All of us don't have to like the same things, so like elves are gay. Okay, well. So, are you homophobic, Orange? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because you literally said that you don't like elves, and elves are gay. So you don't like gay. What's wrong with you? Are they, well, according to Orange, they are. Not according to me. I do like elves. But also, even if they are gay, like, and what's wrong with that, huh? Okay, so okay, we're gonna change it to not to phobia, but hatred. Okay. How do they reproduce bonds? I don't know. Gives me 5 minutes, he prove you I'm Hitler. Yeah, man. Like seems like it. Oh shit. Are you good, Sin? I hope he's alright. Okay, okay. Now I understand. I haven't seen that branching out comment. Yeah. Zwikido, my friend, do you always prime black? Oh, I wanna say almost always. Yes. And if not, most likely, like if I wanna paint something really light, then I will prime black and then apply a zenithal highlight on top. Or just apply the lighter colors with my airbrush. That's also a legit way to do it. Even if you have a very light character, yeah, still. I'm being funny. I need to start a stand-up show. Yeah, definitely, and stream it as well while you are at it. Is that a thing? Do people stream their stand-ups? But Zumiki though, that's literally just streaming. Okay, fair. I feel I need to elaborate why I'm actually not Hitler. Man, I think that it's already too late. It's already too late. I guess since you only got commended at Squidmar Open, it really hurt you as an artist, and now you feel like a rejected artist, and it all goes downhill from there. I need to see your Squidmar mini. Squidmar mini? You mean like from my Squidmar Open? Everything I painted for Squidmar Open has been featured in my videos already. So yeah. I knew you will use that argument. Shame on Yuzumi. Why? It fits so nicely. I'm a dog person, fuck cats. Same way with dwarves, elves. Yeah, but like, why exactly do you hate elves? And why did you call elves gay? That's really suspicious. I didn't though. Well, you call them not gay, but gay. But like, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Imagine Tim getting gold in a competition, you are getting silver or lower. There will be no turning back in that case. I would rename Zumikito feedback or advice to orange advice. And finally, he can do my work for me. Can't believe Zumi let that guy call me a clown. Come on, man. He just meant. I think you're not familiar with this meme, but it started on Trapped Under Plastic. They said that if you are using too many colors and like the color scheme, there is no harmony in your color scheme. It kind of is a clown fiesta, and the meme started like that. So, yeah, Didn't realize by the thumbnail it's one of your vids. Yeah, but like, I think the thumbnail works as it is. Nazdar, Ruki. Look who's in the chat. Our favorite sculptor. An amazing painter, also, of course. You wanna show us some of your projects, or is it top secret? Okay. Then we'll see it online between the winners. Jde s tebou Honza? Ten taky něco bere do Warhammeru? Slacem, on to bude vracet dřív do Evropy. OK. Takže on nejde na Demona, jo? Evropy, yeah, it's like Europe, but in a different. When you relate to Europe in a particular way. Because in Czech you can say like Evropa, Evropy, Evropě, Evropo. I don't know. There are like 7 different ways in which you can like relate to a thing. In all Slavic languages? I don't think it's in all Slavic languages. Like in Slovakia, you can just use one way to relate to everything. Well, no, that's not true. But I don't think there are like seven ways. Man, I've hit this kind of down patch where I'm having a tough time with everything I'm painting. Then that means you're growing. That means that you have to push through and you'll be good. Must be in all. Really? Alright, then. I didn't know that. Sure. Asi stihne přiletět na Bumble. Jo, sorry, moc zpráv. No, tak to je paráda, to je paráda. Jo, ale jde na démona? Až dostanu. That's some really basic stuff for our language family. Do you want to shame me for my lack of Slavic language grammar? Lack of knowledge? Whatever. Like, so what? Are you a linguist or what? English doesn't even have a word for vec. Vec? What is vec? Věc. Thing. A thing. A thing is věc. Jason, gotta run. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, well, see ya then. Arkerus, I know you mean well, and thank you. But holy shit! Don't call me Zumiko. Call me Zumi if anything, but not Zumiko. Zumiko fucking sounds terrible. Uh, if anything, it's either Zumi or Zumikito, please. But yeah, thank you. No worries. No worries at all. I fully realize that my name is fucking complicated. Well, it's a nickname anyway, so like. I don't think it's gunpowder for Orange because he already knew that. Skloňování. Finally found the word. Skloňování. Okay. Guys, what is that? I can't read that shit. You know that. I never heard the story about the name Zumikito. Is it a nickname or a character name you've used for years? Well, it is a nickname, and it's taken from a character. So, the origin is from the days when I was a little kid and I played Club Penguin. Do you know Club Penguin? Does anyone in the chat know Club Penguin? Cyrillic, yeah. I don't know any Cyrillic at all. Might as well fucking write in Japanese. I don't give a fuck. Can't read that shit. So does anyone in the chat know Club Penguin? Vasektatron. How old are you? 45. Okay, well, then it's fine. Club Penguin was really popular when I was like 10, so that's like 18 years ago. And I tried to create an account for that game, but every nickname was taken. It was a time when I was still playing Pokemon. I was also watching equivalent of Disney Channel. It was called Jetix or Fox Kids also. And there was this cartoon called Shuriken School. A cartoon named Shuriken School. And it was about ninjas. And there was this particular character. Who was named Zumikito-san. And he was a janitor. So, since all the cool nicknames were already taken, I tried Noob Slayer 69 and XXX Dark Killer XXX, or I don't know, Noob Fucker 420 69. All of these nicknames were already taken. So then I tried Zumikito and it worked. And from that point on, I'm using it everywhere because for the most part, it hasn't been taken. It hasn't been taken. So yeah, that's how it came to be. So I am in fact named after a janitor. I watched Pingu with my kids. Awesome. I like Pingu. I had the opposite problem. I had no problem using my nickname at first. Now it's impossible. Really? I don't think your career would have gone as far if you were a noob fucker. Alright. Or maybe it would. It would go even further. I watched Czech cartoons in my childhood about Mole. Krteček! Krteček. Nice. David, hello, hello Zumikito. I am Basilisk, the owner of InMotion Creations. I'm very glad you are painting my Morgan. Hey, awesome. I love the model. Although I didn't expect the feathers to be so complicated. Okay, let's actually see the best angle, which is this one. Because from this one, it looks kind of problematic, weird, whatever. But from this one, I think it works very nicely. Look at that. And also, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not even these feathers. Like, these on the shoulder are fine. But, like, these, since they are, like, exposed in a bit of a strange angle, they were a bit tricky to get right. I am not even sure they are painted correctly at this very moment. What's going on? You get all the creators coming by now. Yeah, that's true. We had she still didn't tell me the pronunciation. Is it ASA? ASA sculpting. Basically, I painted a miniature from Neko Galaxy, and the sculptor of that particular miniature was in our chat. But to be fair, that was more to be expected because I like exchanged few messages with her already. So like, yeah, she already knew that I was working on that mini. Is there even a reason to do Zenith instead of black primer and then painting the light area white like you did in the video? I guess more work. If you paint pure white over straight up black primer, then of course it's gonna take a long time. At the very least, like 3 passes, maybe even more, honestly. So yeah, not recommended in my opinion. Anyway, I want to do some Tyranids, and they have those brain parts on their heads. Um, mm, I would say you can get away with that because you can just put the white right in the brain area and it's fine. Or like it depends. How do you actually want to paint it? Do you want to paint like a glow effect? Because then you would put mainly the white in the recesses, which is quite easy. And if the exposed parts are left like darker, then it actually works in your favor. So maybe it could work. I primed my apothecaries gray. Yeah, could work. Yeah, I want those standard glowy brain parts. So if you wanna paint them like, I guess Travarion painted them like that as well, or like my own version of those miniatures, then actually, you know what? Let's have a look. Yeah, so these guys, I guess I would put white ink in the recesses, and then the exposed brainy parts are left darker anyway, so we won't really have any big problem with that. So yeah, maybe you don't even need any Zenithal or anything like that for these guys. Oh, these are pretty cool. Honestly, I don't enjoy Tyranids as much, aside from the brainy Tyranids. I wanted to do Carapace part in some light brown, gold color, and the tentacles, etc., in like a dark blue gray. Sounds pretty good. Necrons are the best. Yeah, that's actually very much true because they can be painted hella fast. Just prime them with metallic base coat and dipping cans, and you're good. You are censored again. Orange, orange. Okay, you know what? We might not finish her today, but I'm pretty sure that the next time we will. Because at the moment, only the feathers are unpainted. Maybe a little bit of this hair, but that's gonna be really subtle. I'm not much on Twitch, but I'll follow you. Great to see some painting while editing video tutorials of painting miniatures as well. That's awesome. Well, thank you. And if not, there's always the next time, and then the next time. Yeah, true. True. But at this point, I just gotta pin it, attach it to a plinth, and paint all of these parts that are currently covered with white tack. Will Morgan be Team Rocket? Yeah, sure. Also, there's gonna be Murkrow and Houndoom and all the dark type Pokemon. I've made a voucher for your viewers in case someone wants to follow your process. Just use Zumigido on a website for 15% off Morgan. That's awesome. MTech, my dude. Jesus. If you paint another mini from InMotion, write me and. Okay, I'll hit you up. I will hit you up if I decide to paint some of your stuff, for sure. Sam, hello. Also, dude, MTech, like, what is your beef with the miniature? Why do you hate it so much? You like Pokemon, but you hate that one. You're no better than those Warhammer players who complain about the wrong color schemes. Not turn it. Yeah, I wouldn't really expect you to really turn it. Would be kinda crazy. Oh, actually, I have another miniature from you, but I don't know whether I'm able to get to it anytime soon. I have the White Wolf, the Samurai. Oh, White Ghost, yeah. I did ask if it was a misspelling. I've only played red, blue, and you've only played red, blue, and platinum. You've only played red, blue, and platinum. Brother, you have Pokemon tattoos. You only played red, blue, and platinum. Also, why would you play red and blue? You can play just one of them. Oh, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You are not a real Pokemon fan. Holy shit. That's crazy. Because I was a 90s kid with money and traded them with myself for the full Pokédex. Crazy. I'm not the one gaslighting people to be like, yeah, no, these are canonical. I mean, fair enough. But Jesus, do yourself a favor and please, for the love of God, play Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Those games are probably my favorite. And I think I played every single generation. I played Gen 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I didn't play Gen 6. Yeah, I didn't play Gen 6 games. Okay, I didn't play Gen 6 and 8. I have to fix that at some point. Is Sword and Shield worth it? What Goes, that's one of my favorites. But it's a challenge. Yeah, it seems like it's a challenging miniature. For sure. I already seen some amazing paint jobs of that one, so yeah. This may come to a shock to you, but I'm not a massive Pokemon fan anymore. Alright. That's quite a shocker. Well, to be fair, I am not a massive fan either. I'm just a fan. Just a fan. Zoom is not a massive fan. He's just... yeah, just like your mom. It just means you're becoming insane. Okay, yeah. League is probably up there as my favorite IP. But BL2, what is... Man. What is BL2? Oh, Borderlands, okay. Do you prefer over texturized surfaces or just slightly like we designed here? Oh, this is miles better than over texturized surfaces. I hate when people do that. I especially appreciate the hair here. Like the hair is fantastic. Maybe this light situation right here is like way too specific to do anything interesting with the hair. But these, what do you call them? These hair strands are fantastic. Like, I prefer this sculpt very much. Some companies sculpt the hair like spaghetti, and I don't like that. So sculpting these united volumes is fantastic for me. And even like when it comes to other surfaces, when it's kind of plain and you can add texture to it yourself, I think that's way better. Especially, I think that Loot Studios that does that. That they release many miniatures that have yeah, like the surface is too texturized, and it doesn't give the painter enough freedom. So this is perfect. Yeah, like something in the middle, I guess. Not too little, not too much. But this bust is perfect in that regard. Greetings from Mexico. Hello, hola. Ooh, someone wants an artist collab with me. Awesome. Thanks for your opinion. I'll tell Victor that you liked it. Yeah. Um. I mean, then you have examples where there is like no detail, right? um. For me, this is perfect. I don't think that this is like too open or anything. Like certainly when you compare it to Warhammer and especially like Black Templars, which have zillion fucking little details, then sure. But yeah, that's kind of insane. This is fantastic. There are minis with no detail. For me, it is perfect. What? No, what I'm saying is the opposite. I like minis which have just the right amount of detail. He does paint a lot of minis with important chests. True. I always think you have to give a man. I agree with you 100%. I always think that you have to give a guide, but not to force painter to do something specific. Yeah. I guess it depends on the painter level as well. Beginners usually think to have more something clear. Advanced ones want to paint the textures. I agree with you 100%. I prefer to have some anchor points on the mini, like which guide me. But at the same time, I want to have some freedom, so I'm not totally locked in. Do you know what grinds my gears? When the sculpt has sculpted pupils. That's so wrong on so many levels. Like, why would you do that? Why would you fix the position of the pupils and the direction that the miniature is staring? That's the worst. A place in hell, it might be a bit too much. But yeah, certainly not the best. It's apparently for beginners. But like if you wanna advance your skills, then you gotta learn to paint those eyes yourself, and not depend on the sculpt. So yeah. You wanna practice? Yeah. Exactly. What is the company's name? I don't wanna point fingers. But there is this specific bust, and it's called Cozy. I think it's from Creepy Tables. And someone asked the sculptor, why are the eyes sculpted? And they said that they want to fix the direction of their gaze. Like it's not supposed to help beginners, but it's supposed to fix the gaze. Kind of weird in my opinion, but all right. Erickson is more focused on very big sculptures, so they need to be more detailed. You're gonna paint it in a totally different way. He's selling landers, so yeah, I get it. But personally, I don't think that those sculptures are for me. Izumi, you finished the Neko Galaxy Mini or just taking a break? Yeah, it is finished. I'm not sure whether you follow me on Instagram, but I already posted it on my profile, so. But I can show you actually. Let's end the stream with that miniature. Because I was thinking of ending the stream anyway soon. So, yeah! Look at his beauty. For me, of course, this is not as good as Heirs of Deadheim. But I like it, you know. It's more of a passion project anyway. And also, do you see this big button right here? Do you see this bad boy? So you guys like Team Rocket? Team Robo? Yeah, let's see what happens when you press the button. Yeah, the button is not painted, so what? So yeah, there you go. Alright, and with that, we're gonna end the stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you are not following me yet, you can do so now. Why didn't you make them dance as well? Jesus Christ, my dude. Like, I can only go so far. Alright, so again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you follow me, then you will catch my next stream. I usually stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, but also on Fridays nowadays. But only in the morning. And now, let's rate someone else. Do we have any suggestions? We can rate Cryo, Reaper Miniatures, Retired 11B. What's it gonna be? Yeah, we're gonna paint it one more time on Monday. So if you wanna stop by, it's at the same time as today. On Fridays we are not painting, usually. Well, we haven't painted yet on Fridays. We are sculpting, actually. I'm trying to learn how to sculpt. But yeah, if you want to see me finish the Morrigan bust, then that will happen most likely on Monday. Alright. So Cryo? Yeah, I'm just... Okay, I can't end the stream now because we have a sculptor in ZBrush. You want to stop by on Friday? Because I'm gonna actually try... I'm gonna try to work in ZBrush. Ah, it's fine. By the way, just tell me, should I pronounce it as Asa? ASA? ASA sculpt? Or like the first one or the latter? Come on, we are waiting for your response. I'm Katya. Okay, Katya. I understand that. I still want to know how to pronounce her nickname, right? Can you stop by on Friday morning? Because if so, then I'll be sculpting around 10 a.m. Since you are from Poland, then chances... Well, yeah, you are in the same time zone. 10 a.m. Or so, like around that time. You know what? I will actually share it on Instagram, so like... Alright. Then you can cringe at how bad I'm at sculpting. Like, I can barely deal with the ZBrush interface. It's so obnoxious. And the amount of backseat sculptors that we have in the chat is kinda wild. There are so many people that are trying to sculpt. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be streaming again on Friday, 10 a.m. GMT +1. And that's what I'm gonna do from the work desk on Monday. Okay. Well, we are raiding Cryo Cheese. He actually started like 20 minutes before me. So let's raid the guy and give him some love. He's been painting his galaxy horses for so long. Kinda crazy. How detailed is that? Alright. So see you on Friday.